What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. So, first of all, if you're just finding the channel, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment below to let me know what you think about what all's going on. So, the license situation is sorted. If you didn't see the last video, my company screwed up a few months ago and didn't send in my DOT physical to the state. And come to find out, now that the process is already over, I know for sure that they did in fact downgrade my driver's license. So I've been driving around since June or July without a CDL. And we got lucky because the rule is that if it's downgraded, I have to go through all the tests and everything again. But we got lucky. They sent an email that was forwarded to me by my company saying that they gave me a one-time courtesy upgrade and re-upped my driver's license to a Class A. So things luckily worked out. However, they had me ride with another truck driver all the way here from Kentucky. I get here, unload my stuff, load up my van, go get a PO for a hotel room for the weekend, and I get a phone call before I ever even leave the yard saying it's been fixed. So now it's Monday. I've checked out of the hotel and I'm waiting on them to figure out how to get me back to my truck in Kentucky. And that's where we're at. So I checked the bed area in the van again, laid down on it, made sure that I really am comfortable with the width of it, length, whatever you want to call it. And being that I went ahead and started on the bed. What I did was I took the measurements and I determined that if I got a queen size memory foam mattress, that it would be roughly the correct width. And I mean, the width of the queen mattress is about the length of the bed that I have back here. So, and the length of the queen mattress is double. So I was able to buy a queen and cut it in half to get 2 3-inch layers of graphite infused memory foam. I made a video and walked back there, but I'm not going to post that one since it all just worked out really well. So let's go back there and have a look at it before I talk any more about all this. Let me flip this camera around. Currently sitting in a church parking lot that's across the street from our yard, because our yard is just really dusty. So here's what I did. A double layer of memory foam on the bed. It is plenty for me to be able to sleep this lengthways, sideways in the van. And I lifted it all up, and it forms a couch that's not too high for me to sit on. So this has just worked out just great, guys. And I got a queen size sheet that I haven't put on it yet, and I figure I will put it widthways this way, and then hopefully just tie it off or something on this side to get a sheet on it. And I'll have a bed, guys, and I've laid down on this already. It's comfy. I'll be able to sleep like a baby on this. And I was planning to have this couch pushed all the way forward, but I went ahead and moved it all the way back, and it's great this way. It's going to give me more room on the inside there and everything. Yeah, and I've still got plenty of room back here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a platform of some kind here for the EcoFlow Wave 2, and it'll vent right out of this window, which opens it. You know, I'll probably take some kind of a foam board and make myself a cover for that with a where the hoses from the Wave 2 just plug right into it, and I'll have heat and air conditioning. Pretty fantastic how this has worked out. And then I'd like to build, so I'd like to, off that platform, I'd like to build something that is up along the top there, that extends to the floor right there, and something on the back so I can screw stuff in there. I've got stuff because of I've got stuff out of my truck in here, but along that wall I'd like to have something to be able to screw in cabinetry or something on the bottom there, but we'll see how that works out. There's a lot of stuff in the ceiling vents and stuff. Ultimately, these come out. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just a little clip and they lift right out. They're quick release, or at least this one is. I believe the other one is too. So next time I'm in, I'm going to remove these captain's chairs. I'm bringing some music equipment to my buddy's house. Let me go ahead and flip the camera and get back in the van here. So I am bringing some of my music equipment to my friends in Dennison's house. The guy's a drummer, and I'm giving him a guitar. He wants to pay for it, but I'm going to try not to let him. And I'm going to store some of my music gear there, whatever he'll let me get away with. And that'll free up some room in my storage. Haven't made a final decision yet, but I may put these captain's chairs in the storage, or I might just throw them away. I don't know if I can sell them. And I probably will never use them again. So it's a possibility I might just throw them away. They're just really nice, and you know, it seems like a waste to throw them away. So I got a bed, guys. I got a bed. I even moved everything back a little bit, so I've got a little more space to build on this other side where the doors are. And it's possible that I may just go buy cheap Sterilite drawers and stuff like that, because I'd like for it to be real light. Like for it not to have too much big thick wood and stuff all over. And honestly, I don't think that because I'm not ripping everything out, so I don't feel like I really need to build a massive structure in here, you know what I mean? At least in the beginning, I'm not going to. And I'm keeping the carpeting. It's got padding underneath and it's nice and soft. Like, I'm going to get this whole thing detailed, get all the carpets shampooed and everything once I figure out exactly, once I get some stuff out of here and get the mechanic work done. One of the next steps is going to be having it detailed, getting the carpets and all the upholstery shampooed and stuff. Yeah. So the bed is in. I mean, I don't need anything too fancy. That's super comfortable, man. 6 inches of that memory foam stuff. I laid on it and it's really comfortable. I mean, the inside build, at least in the beginning, is going to be very minimal. I'm going to have the stuff that I need. Obviously the electrical stuff is going to be priority, and I'm going to try to figure out the best way to place it. I haven't decided if I'm going to put the battery right here between these seats, or and try to make a whole area right here between the seats that'll be like the batteries, the DC to DC charger, the solar charge controller, and the inverter, all right here between the seats. It'll make it to where it's hard for me to get back into the back. I'll have to walk around, but I don't really mind that. I think if I could make a unit here between the seats that has all of my electrical and has room for me to double my battery capacity later, and I could put my refrigerator on top of it right here, and then I'll just get out and go around to get in the back. I don't see any problem with that. Some people are like, well, what if somebody's outside and you have to jump up and leave real quick? I'm not scared of that. Motherfucker get shot or stabbed. I probably won't be carrying a gun, but something will happen to somebody if they're trying to get into my vehicle while I'm asleep, I promise you. So I ain't too worried about that. I understand the ladies are. Yeah, I'm starting to shape up. I can't wait to get the mechanic work completed. The one thing that, on top of what I talked about in the last video, I think the air conditioner is something I'm going to try to bundle in the next time I'm in and see if they can do it while I'm there. And I may go ahead and do the compressor too and just do the whole system. I mean, we'll see what else they find other than what I've already asked them to do. And if I've got, you know, if I've got a couple $1,000s left, then I might just do the AC and be done with pretty much all the mechanic work. It's making this noise off and on underneath the van, and I think it's actually the fuel pump that is trying to get ready to go out. So I think it's a good decision to go ahead and get that changed out. Yeah, that's where we're at. Got a bed. Hit that subscribe button. It's coming. You know, in a month it's going to get the mechanic work, and then it'll just be a couple months before I start. And I may buy some stuff even before that because of all the sales that are going on. So it's coming, guys. I'm getting at, you know, I'm getting antsy. I'm getting excited. And once this mechanic work's done, I don't know if I'm going to stay out 6 or 8 weeks. I might stay out a month and then not be able to stand it. Stay out a month and come back and work on it for a week. We'll see. But anyways, again, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment below. Keep me motivated, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.